Excuse me.
Yeah.
Is that your car on the lot?
Yeah.
It's a Jag?
Yeah.
You make a lot of money?
Yeah, I do all right for myself.
I'm trying to put it together.
Have you seen people with no talent and hard work become rich? Just take a look at lifestyle of rappers. They are not the most disciplined or hard-working, but they are making big money no matter what. Just take a look at Kanye West, who has many mental and family issues but is a billionaire, or Lil Pump, who gets called out for making bad music or having no talent. Or Juice WRLD, who was a full-blown drug addict. Make it big in their lives. The only thing that makes them rich is their mind. Before I begin, it is important that you understand that money or wealth is not the result of your work or actions. Money is not the result of the number of hours you work, nor it is the result of your efforts. But your efforts and your actions are effects of your mind, just as money is. So they go hand in hand. At the same time, you don't create money or wealth by sleeping. Money is energy. It reflects your mental energy. Your mental creativity and mental energy or creativity is always reflected in your lifestyle and your actions. To have money, you need not superstitious beliefs, such as you needing to be in a holy mental state or activating your chakras, asking your angels the permission, becoming God, activating your kundalini. You are enough the way you are, a normal human being. Above all other rules, money comes because you believe it has to. There is no power in the multiverse that limits you from experiencing wealth. You have no opposition from outside. As always, I will be very honest with you here. It is obvious that not everyone will become a millionaire because some people have more resistance than others. Some people don't want to let go their limiting self-concept that blocks the income. The reason is that they see it as more valuable than the money income. But if you don't achieve this result in fast enough, you can use this experiment as a way that will lead you to that goal when you allow yourself that reality. But it is very possible that you achieve that result in even weeks if you understand and practice what I say in this video. You have to understand that just one good idea can make you not only a millionaire, but a billionaire. Everything you see around you is physical, yet it was an idea first. The screen on which you read this, and on which I wrote this, were created by an idea. The same is true for internet, or everything you may think of. Even such a void thing as a story or text can be worth billions. Just think of the creator of the Harry Potter universe. The car you want would never exist without someone's idea. Yet now you crave so much to have it because someone had the idea to invent it. Your favorite song is an idea. Your favorite movie is an idea. Your favorite book is an idea. Your favorite job is an idea. Your favorite meal is an idea. You got it. Money is everything. Wealth is everywhere around you. This simple text full of imperfect spelling and grammar is worth more than any sum of money because it gives you freedom. The knowledge behind it is timeless and can create whatever amount of money you allow yourself. Clearing the path, removing illusions. We will be free of hypocrisy here. Repeating words like a parrot won't give you anything. In fact, doing whatever technique you may think of will not work if you don't believe what you say or do. This includes subliminal audios, videos, subconscious alpha programming, quantum shifting, and who knows what other complex words people need to invent to accept such a simple fact and belief that wealth is just your birthright. No technique can give you money. There is no power in techniques. The power is in your conscious beliefs, in your conscious thoughts, and in your conscious feelings. Don't seek some complicated words or mechanism to delude yourself. Run away from subliminal things or things that make you believe that the power is not in your conscious mind. The way is and always was in your conscious mind. Forget any technique that makes you believe in some holy mental state, alpha or theta or Christ consciousness or whatever. Those are complicated means for people who need complicated things just because they are afraid to admit that they don't believe in their own conscious power. When you don't believe that money is effortless, you accept beliefs that say I have to be in alpha state to manifest this or that, or I have to become a god to have money. Please understand, you can be just a human, a simple human with your simple human thoughts and feelings. Without any kundalini power, or even without being spiritual or having your chakras activated, and countless others illusions and superstitions. Those are superstitions people need because they are afraid of their human nature, and those are practices for those people who feel unworthy if they do nothing. Money or whatever you want doesn't require you to do something magic or special. It is within you now. It is part of you. It is your nature to create. It is created by the same power you create misery or lack of money. This video is not magic. It will give you no magic powers. It will not even give you a magic technique that will fix all your life for you. This video is just here to tell you that you are the power and that your normal way of thinking or feelings is the key, but you have to direct it in a specific direction. Isn't that great to realize that all you need is just the way you already are? The practice. You have to realize that your mind is the only reality you perceive and experience. You can experience only what you believe to be true. I suggest you take your time every day to reflect on this idea by looking at your own mind and your own experiences. There is no shortcut for this. The first week you should not imagine money. Don't change your thoughts. If you skip this part, you have already failed. So please do this step fully and completely with your whole heart and mind. You should not try to manifest money here, but instead I want you to own your presently natural thoughts and feelings when it comes to your financial situation. It is very important that you be honest. Every day be aware of what you think of money every time it comes in your mind. For most of you, this is of course very negative. But it is important that you do this for a full week to become aware how your thoughts and feelings created and sustain that situation. It is very important you do this to become aware of your own technique. Yes, your own technique is your daily, natural thoughts and feelings. This week is the core of almost everything. You will understand that you don't go into any alpha state to think of poverty. You don't even sit down to think of money. Even less fall asleep with that subject in mind. Yet it creates. I ask you to do this step. 7 days, yet I spent years doing this step. This is what gave me understanding. I can't repeat enough that this step is the most important. Becoming aware of your natural thoughts and feelings. The following week I want you to start manifesting the belief that you are wealthy. Notice that I said belief that you are wealthy and not physical wealth. Why is that? Because you can't manifest anything outside you. You can manifest only feelings and beliefs. And your feelings and beliefs do the work and make it happen outside if they are sustained enough with enough intensity. You never try to control the outside world. To do that, you will use all your natural ways of thinking about money, but this time in a desirable direction. For example, in the first week you saw that you spend time worrying now you will not have enough to pay bills or how you think of your debt. Basically, you spend your time and energy creating lack. Now you saw that all of this created the undesirable situation. So you will use the same ways to think of plenty of money. You can lay down if you want, but as you saw in your first week, this is not necessary. So every time you think of money, I want you to think and feel as you already have millions. Important, don't think as if you want millions, but as if you already have them for a long time. No need to mention that in that state of mind you have thoughts of lack. Instead, you are thinking from a place of being a millionaire. So you think of your desires. You see yourself giving so much money with joy. You imagine spending, buying, giving as if you have unlimited wealth. See yourself doing all of this with intensity. How does it feel to be this new you? Of course, you can do this in a form of daydreaming while lying down to be more focused on those feelings and mental images. If you struggle with the practice of the week 2, it means that the week 1 was not done enough. Basically, you still have not understood that your beliefs alone make your experience, and nothing else, so you still can't practice correctly. Don't be sad. For some people this can take time. But this practice is worth billions. It is a practice that will make you free in this lifetime, but also in all others dimensions you exist, and it will probably make you aware in your dreams. There is no other way. You truly have to accept the fact that your beliefs are the only power in your world. This practice won't work quick, because you need money quick or want it to happen quick. It happens quickly when you do correctly. When you do correctly, you may see an increase of money within 3 days already, if not within 10 days for sure. Again, I said that your goal is to manifest the thoughts and feelings of money, not the actual result in physical world. So be very focused on your mind and not on waiting the outside to change. If you wait the outside to change, you are not focused on money, but on lack you see with your physical eyes. So nothing will change. The week 3 and 4 are all about perfecting your practice of self-awareness and intensifying your thoughts of being wealthy. At this point, you should already begin to see the outside world confirming that you are right. You are wealthy. It is growing. But here I repeat again, your focus should be on your mind and your thoughts and feelings of the week 2 and not be distracted by results. At no point you are trying to control the outside. Of course, you will act normally. Maybe you still don't have money to buy something you want, but at no point this should make you stop the practice or destroy everything you build up mentally. You should not reflect on this for days. You just quick move on from this physical event and continue your desirable thoughts and feelings. Just like a beautiful supermodel can receive an insult out of nowhere online, yet their image is godlike. They read it, laughs a second, and move on with godlike thoughts and feelings. The week for your thoughts and feelings should naturally start to be desirable. You may still not be a millionaire, but you already see growth and increase. At this point, your confidence is growing more and more, and the more it grows, the more the outside improves. Again, the outside should not be your problem, just your thoughts and feelings. They change things for you and you change them. This practice changed your natural mindset to the one of a wealthy person, and your life reflects it. If you are back to your victim mindset, it means you have not done the work correctly. You get blocked at some point. Go back to week 1 to see what your thoughts are telling you, because they make what is true. Don't expect to think like a victim and see a positive change. Summary: be free of superstition and delusion. To change the outside, you have to have a new mindset. Don't expect change because you hope something to happen or want it to happen. You have to change your mind. No need to lie others. If you have no money, for example, you don't say you are rich. This is the practice of superstitious people. But even if you say I have no money to people, for example, you still feel rich inside. In the same ways, a supermodel can act humble before others, yet inside feeling like an attractive person. Seek no confirmation or reassurance outside. This is the practice that is lack in fear and doesn't come from wealth mindset. You don't have to work hard for increase your income. But of course, action is unavoidable. You will have insights and motivation to act. But this, of course, is different and unique for everyone, and it is not an absolute rule. Some people may just receive money. Nothing that will happen in this period is coincidence or chance. You are truly born to have a lot of money.